I can actually remember when Doritos Cool Ranch chips came out in 1987. A stark contrast from their nacho cheese cousins, these chips had some serious kick that, in all honesty, doesn't remind me of ranch dressing. Names aside, they were cooler ranch at some point. My core viewer summed up the same way I felt the first time I tried them very quickly. Wow, Doritos Cool Ranch chips have come in a blue bag for as long as I can remember, making them easy to spot on the shelf. Their current bag is very simple and features an image of two of the chips, and you can even spot the multicolored seasoning on them. As opposed to Lay's Classic, which go great with anything, I personally love the Cool Ranch Doritos are perfect on their own. I sampled these right after having some nacho cheese Doritos and was immediately reminded of the contrast between the two. The Cool Ranch chips have a strong and instant kick to them. At first, you get a hint of cheese, but then it's followed by a combination of vinegar and onion, and a strong, salty, not face-buttering garlic taste. These are all then followed by the taste of the itself. Each bite is and not one chip felt like even though the flavor tastes like it, and maybe find anymore. But Cool Ranch chips will always make two original flavors chips. Cool Ranch chips two chips. They are definitely a must munch.
Okay. That sounds like all propaganda, bro.
Really?
Bro. Yes, I my most favorite chips brand, apart from Lay's, is Frito's what's it called? Chili cheese.
Chili cheese.
Those I will go for any single time. I see them in like a those packs with all the small little bags and stuff like that. And I see it because they only come in four in those packs because people don't think that people eat them. No, I will go for that every single time, without question.
I gotta say, when Karen said for the beginning of this episode, I'm just gonna read the entirety of this Doritos Cool Ranch.
This is a real review of Cool Ranch Doritos
really?
on cateringpacks.co.uk. It's a 4-star review.
It's a 4-star review? Come on.
For some reason, that's not 6. This is a 6-star Dorito with a 4-star review.
Why would you do this? Why would you write?
Karen, you remember when Shalebridge just started reading the Wikipedia page of a toaster?
Yeah, that was pretty funny, actually.
I got a similar vibe from this. The only difference is he did it at the end of the episode, and now people just have to sit through this entirety. The entirety of this wonderful review written by somebody who really likes Doritos Cool Ranch chips, but then
almost as much as I do.
And then just don't give him a 5 out of 5.
That retention rate be going crazy.
Let me tell you about Palm Bears.
Palm Bears?
If any one of you knows
we've
Palm
got
Bears,
those in the UK.
You got Palm Bears?
We have them in the standard crisp flavors of ready salted, cheese and onion, and salt and vinegar, and that is it.
Oh, but you just are they like in a Pringles can basically? Like the long
no,
can?
they're in
a
crisp,
bag.
They're in crisp bags.
Okay, interesting. Because in case you ever find Palm Bear ketchup flavor, they might be the best ones.
Really?
They're really good.
Maybe.
That's it. Like they probably don't have those in America, right?
No, I've never heard this in my life.
but call them Pog Bear because they're really good. No, Palm Bear is like, it's not your average chip. I would say it's more like
tell.
It's a little more fluffy, but not by much, just a little bit. But they taste great, and I cannot get enough of them. So that is my. Somebody asked us, by the way, in case you were wondering, everybody out there, what the heck is happening. Somebody asked us on the SRCast Q&A box what our favorite chip brand is, and we answered.
Yes,
we answered. All right.
Indeed, I did.
Kieran answered for the last 5 minutes. We answered for half a minute.
Yeah,
but that's all right.
Yeah,
we cannot compare them, but he actually won.
Real.
Cool Ranch dressing. Cool Ranch dressing.
Ranch dress. I've never had ranch dressing, but if it's nothing like the Doritos,
then I don't want it.
No, fair.
So we've just spent the entirety of the last SRcast talking about Gamescom, Super Fighter Retournament, some Splitgate in between. I mean, we just kind of felt like continuing talking. We talked about us giving out business cards to people. And they were ones that I like ScratchRunning business cards that I printed, and I had some left over that were just the same shape of the business card, but like just it was just a white paper basically, or a white.
I still have
paper.
I have a blank card in.
Yeah.
I brought a blank card home, but I forgot to take a ScratchRunning business card. We gave them all out.
Yeah, which is really cool. But then when we saw those blank cards in my box of business cards, we had the funny idea of just trying to give random people
Yeah, let's
a
give
blank card.
someone a blank business card. And then we did.
They were like, we had two of them that we wanted to give out, or at least
Yeah.
at first the joke was pretty good. I just wanted to, or I just gave it to some dad or something, and he didn't
Yeah.
notice it, and we just kind of
Yeah.
started running faster after that.
Yeah, that's the one we recorded. Someone was giving out, I think it was leaflets
Yeah,
or business cards. And I just walked up and said, "Hey, trade offer. Let's give you one of these." It was the blank card. And he just went, "Oh, come on!"
Just like flung it back at us.
So
That
funny.
was so
We pranked him.
Hey, trade offer.
Trade off.
Trade offer. I receive. I don't even remember what it was. It was probably jobs in Germany or something.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know what it was either. Another cool thing, we mentioned the Step Maniacs cabinet that we spent a bunch of time on.
Oh yeah, I did in fact spend a bunch of time on that.
Yeah. We also saw the guy who made the dang game.
Yeah, our first time going there, we were in front of Mr. Kyle Ward in the queue
yeah.
to play the game, and he's the guy. He's the guy.
The Step Maniacs guy.
Yeah.
And Kieran got to play against him a bunch, which is really cool too.
Oh, really?
I just like
Yeah.
you'll see it in the videos. It's crazy. Like people are really good at that game.
Yeah. What we didn't record is that the first time I spoke to Kyle, he just asked me what shirt size I am.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'm a active member of the SMX community, and he probably wanted to give me one of the Step Maniacs shirts that you get if you're good at the game and you go to a con.
Oh,
And Kieran got it. Kieran got a shirt.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So
So,
now I have Kyle Ward's Step Maniacs shirt in a small.
Is it fitting?
It
What do you
does
think?
actually fit me. I wore it
All right.
on Saturday.
Did you play any other fighters there?
Oh,
I
I
don't think we
think-
saw any fighting games.
I don't think there were any like big fighting games or small ones for that.
Really? There's
People just
no, there's
kind of-
no fighter game. There's just shooters and stuff like that.
It's
Are we
all
really that?
shooters.
Are we
Gaming
really
is
just
dead.
that? Are we really
I'm gonna
just that
tell you what
small
I
of a
saw.
community?
I
Yeah.
saw a lot of like cozy games.
Mm,
Cozy
think,
games, of
uh,
course.
that's
they're called.
true.
It's like kind of a. I mean, it was a thing for a while, but the
Games where you just chill out and collect little dudes
Yeah.
and walk around an island. It can be fun. I see why so many people play them.
yeah. But the other thing is like the older I get, I know what I like in a game, and so I didn't like. I just saw how the game looked, and it didn't feel inviting to me.
Yeah.
Right, because I know, okay, I've played this in some capacity, or I've tried this in some way, and it didn't really work for me.
I always tell myself that I'll never get into Animal Crossing because for a cozy game, it does demand your attention
A lot. Yes,
at
it
least once a
It's
day.
true. It's true.
Several times a day, actually.
Yeah, if you want to. I guess you can always play it like however you like, but the game works best probably if you log in a bunch, or not log in, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
But in general, there was more like, I guess, cozy games. Roguelikes. Roguelikes, of
Oh,
course,
Roguelikes,
always.
Of course, yes.
Yes.
Lots of people making roguelikes, which makes sense. They're easy to make.
Roguelikes?
Roguelikes?
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's a road.
I think someone did make a driving game called Road-like.
That's cool.
of
That's
course,
funny.
of course, that makes sense.
Lots of like roguelikes with card game elements, I guess, because Slay the Spire was a good game.
We'll have a good
Monster Card,
Spire-like.
Monster World, Monster World.
Monster World.
So true.
Yes.
I'm one of them who got inspired.
There was a game called Blueprints where you use
Yeah.
blueprints to design it's like a roguelike door opening game.
Yes.
And by that we don't mean you get to like pick locks, No, you walk. It's a walking
Yeah.
simulator
That goes.
in the form of a
It's
roguelike,
not
which
a.
like
I wouldn't say walking simulator because that's like a PS4 game. That's how I describe Sony games. Blueprints is like Resident Evil roguelike, but without
But-
the evil.
without the evil, just Resident.
It's just Resident. It was still fun. There were some puzzles.
Resident Simulator.
To me personally, it was more Resident Sleeper, but Kieran had fun.
Nice one, friend. Yeah,
No,
Blueprints.
Kieran did have a
yeah.
bunch of fun.
Blueprints and Nights in Tight Spaces were both published by Raw Fury, who also published a game that I kind of like playing with cards called, you might have heard of it, it's called Friends vs. Friends.
Hop on Friends vs. Friends.
Hop on Friends vs. Friends. Is that a gift? That can't be
No,
real.
surely, right?
I'm gonna
They have to.
Hop on Friends vs. Friends. Yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
Nice one,
Yeah,
friend.
That probably answered my second question here. Actually, there weren't any tournaments then.
I think there were card
tournaments.
game tournaments.
There were card game tournaments. Yu-Gi-Oh always does one,
Oh,
or little ones. There were. Well, here's the thing with Splitgate, for example. We're talking about that again for a
Yeah.
second. They had like the big stage where you would play the game, and it was
Yes.
looking like you
It
were.
was an esports stage, but no, it's just a demo.
Yeah,
Right.
like it was looking like you were like part of an esports team playing the dang game with like a big screen where people could watch you like play the game. It was cool. Like I
Yeah.
thought. I mean, the other thing is you would like based on that. I thought that you couldn't just walk up and play because it looked so
Official.
so yes,
official. That I thought, oh, only like a select few got to play that game or whatnot. I don't know. In the end, probably enough people played it, but at first I didn't think you could.
This leads into my secret third question. Do you think we could have actually? Do you think that we could have actually? That we could set up a tournament there?
For Super Fighter Retournament?
I don't
Yes.
think we could have done it.
I think, well, here's the thing with a tournament. Either you already have a bunch of people that know that it's happening and they know when to be there.
That's true.
And for that, you could like set up you could put a sign up that at
Yeah.
that time
For day one,
the
day
tournament
two, you have the
starts and
tournament.
stuff.
Yeah,
But if not, if it's just, okay, let's see how many people we get and then we start the tournament, people don't want to wait that long. Like they're probably
Yeah,
there
yeah.
for only a day. Like I was happy to be there 2 days in a row.
that's true.
But most people are only there for a day, so then if they don't know the game, they're probably not going to wait around for that long.
that's fair.
And that's always hard too. Like it's much easier to get people just interested in the game by just playing and not having them like not binding them to any time frame or well any competitive setting where they have to perform or else, right?
Oh yeah.
Where I don't know. Like if the game was popular enough.
Yeah, we probably
that-
could have done a bracket.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, Kieran and I definitely did play a bunch also in between while we were
Yes.
just like people. In order to get people interested in the game, they have to see the gameplay and
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
We did play the game in between people visiting us.
yeah, that was really cool. And we also noticed how overpowered parrying is. Because
It's
we never
true.
actually played in person a lot.
Yeah.
It was just always
Online, it was like, 14 frames is a lot. We should drop that down to 8. And then in person, it's like 8 frames is a lot. Like, I'm actually kind of good at timing this.
yeah.
No, yeah.
That was
Because
funny to see.
It's very much It's very much dictated by the way that we can actually play it.
Yeah.
Right now.
It's
Yeah.
just
Which is
remote
online.
desktop delay.
For that, I think the parrying time is totally fine.
Yeah. It's
but
totally
IRL?
reasonable on both ends.
So yeah, what else happened at Gamescom or what else interests us?
We didn't really play that many games, did we?
I mean, that's like the thing. You can either at Gamescom you can either
Yeah.
stand there for like 2 hours to
Oh, that's that would
play
be.
like to play some AAA game.
We
You
did, in
can-
fact,
Oh, no,
look at a
no,
lot of
no.
games.
Yeah, like compared
yeah.
to other Gamescoms, I would say this time they were focusing more on games instead of content creators, which
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of last year.
More games, less Nintendo weren't there,
Nintendo was not there, which is a bit sad. I was
but I did
hoping
get
for
to
them to be
talk
there.
to the Splitgate guy. So who really
Yeah.
won? Nintendo weren't there, but ScratchRunning was.
Exactly.
ScratchRunning pulled up.
Yeah, that's right.
I think this year I saw less stuff that I liked, but that probably has to do with how the trend of games is going right now, and
Yeah.
maybe
Is gaming really dead, or are you just playing too many hero shooters?
so true. So true. That is what I've got to say about Gamescom.
Is gaming really dead, or do you just own an Xbox?
You just on it.
I love normies on YouTube saying gaming's dead, dude. They don't know anything.
Oh, yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
know a thing about the indie scene, dude.
I think I need to play more games. Is what I got from this, from
Yeah.
the Gamescom, and from this conversation.
Yeah,
But it's also like how I want to spend my time, right?
yeah.
Or the little time I have to work on stuff. I rather use for that. And then
Yes,
sometimes
exactly.
like a friend wants to play around with Rocket League, then I'm also down for that. Because that game is somehow still fun. Have I said it before that Rocket League is like the closest thing to an esport for me?
I think you said that
think
to
I have.
me at Gamescom, but yeah, it's actually a sport.
It feels like a dang sport.
It's timed
in
like a
such a weird
sport.
way. Yeah. So
Because
that's-
every other esport is a shooter, and I don't like it, and I think we
or
need...
MOBA.
Okay, this is also true.
Which
Is gaming
doesn't help
really
much.
dead, or do you just have 2,000 hours in League of Legends?
I love this meme.
This is the new
Give-
bit now.
Give us your best bit of, or your best is gaming really dead, or
Give us
meme,
just give us the
but it-
thumbnails of normie videos saying gaming is dead, and the thumbnail is just shooter, league, shooter.
yeah.
I think you should all find an arcade with Step Maniacs, dude.
Which is tough to find.
It is true.
But you can find like DDR or something. That's still
Yeah.
good too.
Go out, get out there, play some real games. Have a little fun with it, dude. Gaming is here to stay.
It's part of us.
Yeah, part of me for sure.
And do we want to end it with that philosophical note?
I think
Maybe.
I think that's the point. I think you should all game.
Go out more, game more, show Chef the SFRT more.
Yeah, play.
Yes.
Just play.
Go to that weird
just-
convention
yeah.
I'm going to next year.
Just play a variety of different games. Don't just be the person that Razer is marketing to.
And with that,
And
as Claps
on
would
that
say,
note,
let's reel in the fish.
Let's fish that fish like a fish.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yep.
I've been Kieran Travis, and my other 4 favorite shooters are Friends vs. Friends, Core.io, Krunker, and Splatoon.
Where's Concord on there?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Josers.
Hate to break it to you.
Have a good one, everybody.
The recording is now stopped.